Welcome to another installment of Turn Up the AC Hot Takes with Reason on a solo edition. All he does is win. Jimmy Garoppolo leads the 49ers over the Rams on Monday Night Football to a 24-9 victory. Jimmy Garoppolo improves his record as the 49ers starter to an impressive 32-15, whereas the time where he's not under center, the Niners are 9-29. Jimmy G is just working his way back into a rhythm. He did not go through any OTAs this year or any of the preseason. So he's just getting himself back into game shape, working himself back into the flow of things. I expected it to take it a couple of weeks before he gets going. And that's what's really going on. But now I feel like the Niners just played their best game of the season. And I feel like they can run off a couple of games in a row going forward. Jimmy G is tough. He's a tough leader. I feel like he's greatly benefited from the time that he backed up Tom Brady and was coached by Bill Belichick for those years when he was in New England. I feel like he's really learned a lot from them on how to approach the game and how to win, because that's one thing that the combo of Brady and Belichick did. They won a lot, and I think Jimmy G took a lot of those qualities with him. And it shows out on the field with his impressive record. He's far from perfect, though. He did miss a few throws. Early in the second quarter especially, we had a drive where we could have, extended the lead a little bit. And he just missed a couple of throws on first, second, and third down. First down, he overthrew on first down to one of our tight ends. And he had an open field in front of him, but he just missed it. He was supposed to go on the inside, but he threw it towards the outside. So our tight end had to turn around, and he ended up falling and missing for an incomplete pass. Second down, it was a screen pass, and Jalen Ramsey got his hands on the screen, blew that play up. And then on third down, he missed high to Jennings over the middle, where all three of those plays could have went for big yardage. But, Jimmy G just didn't put the right touch on the ball, and, we didn't get nothing out of it. But our defense answered, and our defense answered every single time. The Niners' defense is absolutely a championship, Super Bowl caliber defense, and I believe we're a top 5 defense in the league, and we're not number 5. The Niners' defense is great. They cover from sideline to sideline, and they swarm to the ball. They make great open field tackles, and they definitely are a tough defense that doesn't break. What I mean is we'll give up some yards, but once the team gets close to the red zone, we really tighten up, and to the tune of not allowing a single touchdown in the first half of this season. Very impressive. The Niners have allowed only 46 points all year, which comes out to 11.5 points per game. And we sacked Matthew Stafford 7 times. So in the 2 losses for the Rams, Stafford has been sacked 14 times total. We equaled what the Bills did to them on opening night. Jimmy G went for 16 for 27, 239 yards and 1 touchdown. Matthew Stafford, 32 for 48, 254 yards and 1 interception. Deebo Samuel had to have himself a game. 6 receptions for 115 yards and 1 touchdown. Cooper Kupp had another 100-plus yard game against us, but there's really no answer for him. And when you get targeted 19 times and have 14 catches, you're going to have some yards. And he had 122 for the game. 6 receivers caught a pass for the 49ers. So Jimmy G was, spreading it out compared to Matthew Stafford, who targeted Kupp 19 times. There wasn't very much spread in their offense, for this game at least. The Niners continued their dominance over the Rams, at least in the regular season. This is 7 wins in 8 games. The only loss was the NFC title game last season. I'm very happy with the Niners how they looked. They looked their best that they've looked all year. They had an impressive stat from this game where the Rams did not have one play of over 20 yards. So that just means the Niners are swarming the ball. They're playing defense. They're playing good coverage. They're not missing tackles or blowing coverages, you know, at all. So I was very happy to see that for them. I believe that this is our time. I'm very happy that we kept Jimmy Garoppolo around, even though they handed the reins over to Trey Lance, because you just never know in football, and the never know happened with Trey Lance going down, and now we got Jimmy G back in the mix, getting himself, situated, and the sky's the limit for the 49er team, and they can absolutely win the Super Bowl this year. So I just wanted to talk about this game and highlight a couple of things and really just praise Jimmy G and the 49ers overall, because they don't have to talk about it, but I'm pretty sure this game meant a little bit more to them, especially early in the year against the defending Super Bowl champs. So, yeah, man, let me know what you think about the Niners and how they looked. Do you think they got a chance to win the Super Bowl this year? And what do you think their record's going to be at the end of the season? So this has been Reason. Turn up the AC Hot Takes. I just wanted to, like I said, talk a little bit about the 49ers. We got the Carolina Panthers coming up next week. The Rams got the Dallas Cowboys. It's a favorable couple of weeks coming up for the Niners with the Panthers and the Falcons. But then in 3 weeks, we got a rematch from our Super Bowl against the Kansas City Chiefs. So I'm very much looking forward to what the future holds in store for this 49er team. So go ahead and let me know in the comments. What do you think? Where do you think the Niners go from here? Do they win it? Are they a playoff team? Do they win the division? Whatever you want to do, comment and hate debate. We appreciate it all. This has been Reason. Turn up the AC Hot Takes, and we're out.